It's a well-known fact that in India, if you are a star cricketer, then you will be placed on a massive pedestal by a crowd that absolutely loves and adores everything to do not just with the sport of cricket but also their favorite cricketing stars. It is something that we've seen ad nauseum at this point in time when it comes to certain cricketers, especially those who have consistent top level performances for India, and it is something that former Australia and current Lucknow Super Giants head coach Justin Langer also experienced firsthand when he was coaching in the IPL for the first time this time around. In fact, if you go by what he had to say about that particular experience, it definitely left him shocked, although whether or not it was for the better or the worse is there to be seen. But he also offered an interesting flip side as to the fan culture that exists in India, and well, let's just say it hasn't gone down very well with certain people, but that is actually the reality of the situation when it comes down to it. So what exactly has he said, and why is it that people are so upset? Well, let's take a look at first what it is he said about the fan culture as a whole. He gave an example of when Chennai came to the Akana Stadium in Lucknow by saying that, look, CSK came to Lucknow and our stadium's capacity is about 50,000 people. Now, there would have been about 48,000 MS Dhoni number 7 shirts over there. I couldn't believe it. Now, this is a phenomenon that we have been seeing in recent times, especially 2023 and 2024, with a lot of fans thinking, oh, this is going to be Dhoni's last season. A lot of them were going out there just to watch Dhoni play one last time and were therefore willing him and his team on to victory. As Langer says, he couldn't believe the fact that an away team was getting that much support despite the fact that they were not playing at home. It was something that definitely surprised him, and perhaps not necessarily in a good way, given he would have been expecting that crowd to be backing the Lucknow Super Giants. In fact, he further on and made a rather interesting comparison when he said that, look, hero worship in India is unbelievable. I felt it before as a player. Previously, when I came with Sachin Tendulkar getting similar adulation, then when I was coaching Australia, I saw similar things happen with Virat Kohli and MS Dhoni as well. Now, of course, these three names that he name-checked here are perhaps three of the most revered cricketers who inspire the biggest and loudest reactions when it comes to fans. Of course, with Tendulkar, we've heard the legendary tales that, fans would often turn off their TVs when he got out because they felt there was not going to be any chance of India winning from that point in time. Kohli, Dhoni, two other players who have often turned around, let's say, supporting fans or fans who are supporting the home team to start cheering for them instead. But is there a bit of a flip side to it as well? And there is, at least according to Langer, because he said that I saw the flip side of it as well. Hardik Pandya took over as MI captain from the much-loved Rohit Sharma this season, but he got booed in every game by the Indian crowds. Now, Langer touching upon the whole incident, the fiasco, whatever it is you want to call it, when it came to Pandya's replacement of Rohit Sharma as the Mumbai Indians captain, is definitely one of those cases where superstar culture, where this worship of superstars and wanting to be backing your favorites come what may, definitely went a little too far. Although, as I said, this is something that hasn't gone down well with a lot of people because they're saying that, oh, you shouldn't be telling fans how it is to behave. To which I say, fair enough. Now, whilst no one is policing fans and telling them how to behave, he's also entitled to an opinion, and it's one that has been talked about for a long time. Do Indian fans care more about the individual over teams? There is enough evidence out there to suggest that yes, this is in fact the case, although many fans will refute this, but we've seen enough instances at this point of individuals, let's say, driving more engagement or getting more fan interest than certain teams do. Is it a good culture? I mean, on one hand, you can say that India are one of the most cricket-hungry nations, and the fact of the matter is that they wouldn't be anywhere without this kind of fan support. But perhaps it's also good to reevaluate and look at supporting teams. I'm not just talking about the IPL, I'm talking about the Indian team as well, wherein you'll see factionalism take place among fans of certain players on social media or otherwise. Focus more on supporting the team rather than just one or two individuals, and perhaps you could be seeing more success when it comes to the international arena. Remember, India right now are in the midst of a decade plus long trophy drought as far as ICC tournaments are concerned, and perhaps it would help the team more if fans went there and supported the team rather than supported one player. At least that's what I think. What do you guys feel about this? You can let us know that in the comments below, and don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel, tap that bell icon, follow us on social media. We're on Instagram, Twitter and Facebook. Don't forget to download the AajTak app, and if you're already on the channel, go ahead, check out some other videos as well. For now, from my side, it is goodbye.